run toward his arms for this season of your life and let him be your strength. You know, this preacher from California, he pulled me aside one time and he said, I can tell you struggle with depression. I said, you act like that's a hieroglyphics, Revelation, the Da Vinci Code. I tell my church all the time that I deal with depression. He said, no, I can tell. And I thought this was a nice thing for him to say. So I could tell that you deal with it because you give people the tools to deal with it. And then he said something, and you know how preachers talk in alliterated outlines. He said, the tools that you use tell me a lot about the trouble that you've been through. I said, that's a compliment? I said, I'm not depressed all the time. He said, no, I just can tell. I can tell what you've been through by your tools. And maybe this is a helpful way for you to look at the situations in your life. You know, David, I gotta tell you a little bit more about David. Do you know that David prayed in the cave? He's hiding from Saul, who's already thrown multiple spears at him, at his head. Talk about experience, on the job training, and he's lost his best friend, and so he's all alone, and he prays in the cave. Now look at this in Psalm 142. This is the prayer that David prayed in the cave, and you're going to be surprised what David prayed in that cave. But maybe it'll be a tool for you to use when you're in the cave. Look at verse 3. He said, when my spirit grows faint within me, it is you who watch over my way. In the path where I walk, people have hidden a snare for me. I'm reading this fast because there's one verse I want to get to. Look and see, there is no one at my right hand. No one is concerned for me. No one is concerned for me. I have no refuge. No one cares for my life. I cry to you, Lord. I say, you are my refuge, my portion in the land of the living. Listen to my cry. I think he is feeling unheard. I think he is feeling unseen. You don't say, listen to my cry, if you feel like the person is already involved in the situation. Listen to my cry, for I am in desperate need. Oh, David, I can tell you deal with depression. You think so? I put it in the Bible. I am in desperate need. The three people who need this message are going to really receive from this next part right now. The three people who have been running a race and you are being chased by something and you cannot see what you are running from, but you can feel it and you know it, and it has become a template for the track that your life has taken and the trajectory that you're on. Watch this. He said, rescue me from those who pursue me, for they are too strong for me. Set me free from my prison, that I may praise your name. Then the righteous will gather about me because of your goodness to me. Now, when he said the righteous will gather about me, when you get me out of this, because some of y'all praying, God, when you get me out of this, oh, it's going to be amazing. I'm going to pay my tithes. Lord, I'm going to give you 50% if you just get me out of this.